Ganesh is one of the most popular deities in India. Although he is mentioned in the ancient text, his earliest images are found from the 2nd century CE onwards in India. These images were made during the Kushan period, that is when the Kushan dynasty ruled North India. The popularity of Ganesh increased in the Gupta period, which can be seen in the number of images found from the 4th century CE onward. The cult of Ganesh soon rose to the importance and spread outside India. Apart from India, his images are also found in South, Southeast and East Asia. One of the most important Ganesh images is the image of Ganesh found in Gardez, Afghanistan in the 20th century. This image was then brought to Kabul, where it was placed and worshipped in Baba Pir Ratan Nath Dargah. Kabul region was part of the Greater Gandhar, which was ruled by the Kushan dynasty from the 1st century to the 4th century CE. The Heptalites, also known as Hunas in India, ruled here from the 4th to the 7th century CE. After the Hunas, the Turks, known as Turk Shahi, ruled this region. The Hindu Shahi dynasty then replaced the Turk Shahi dynasty. An interesting aspect of this Ganesh image is the Sanskrit inscription written in Brahmi script on the pedestal of this image. The inscription mentions that the king Kingal consecrated this great image of Mahavinayak in his 8th regnal year. It is probably the oldest known image of Ganesh, with the inscription mentioning its name and the donor's name. There were 2 Heptalit kings named Kingil or Kingal from the eastern Afghanistan area. One of them ruled in the 5th century CE and the second one ruled in the 7th century CE. Probably this Ganesh image was made during the rule of either of these kings. Let's see some interesting features of this image. This image shows an interesting influence of the Greek and Persian sculptural styles on the Indian deity Ganesh. In this image, Ganesh is represented as Lambodara. He is shown wearing a tiger skin and a Nag Yajñopavit. His trunk, although partly broken, was turned towards the left. This image had 4 arms that had already been missing when it was found. One can notice the influence of Greek style on the muscular shoulders and the upper arms of this Ganesh. He wears a crown that is tied to the head with ribbons. These ribbons are carved at the back of the head of this Ganesh. This is a Persian influence, as the Sasanian kings from Persia used to wear such a crown tied with ribbons. So when was this image of Ganesh made? When the exact date of any sculpture is not known, the art historians try to understand it with the stylistic features of sculpture. The king Kingal of this inscription has been identified by some scholars with Heptalit king Kingil either of the 5th century CE or the 7th century CE. Based on the style, some scholars have identified him with the king Kingal of the Turki-Shahi dynasty who ruled in the 8th century CE. Although the dating of this Mahavinayak image varies from the 5th to the 8th century CE, it is a unique image consecrated by a Huna or Turk Shahi king in eastern Afghanistan. With its dedicatory inscription in Sanskrit language and Brahmi script on the pedestal and a Greek and Persian stylistic influences, it is a rare Ganesh image in Indian history.